And it is JB here on the Loungers Plus Live Lounge with Ian Moss. How are you?
I'm jumping, mate, ready to go. Ready to go and rock it in 24. Might as well keep going.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you got a big tour on at the moment. You started end of last year, September or so last year?
Yeah, last year, because in July I released my Rivers Run Dry album and did some full band touring of it, because it's a full-on studio album with a band, electric album. But that's the thing with great songs. They can be done by one which I think they're great songs. One bloke on an acoustic guitar, or one bloke on anything. As long as the song is good, it's going to work in any fashion. And I do. People really do seem to appreciate my solo acoustic show. So I'm doing the Rivers Run Dry tour. I started that late last year. I launched back into that in February. Go for a few months and peppered in amongst that gigs like. There's a couple of festivals out at Hay. There's the Byron Bay Blues Festival, and July and August I'll be doing a Big Red Bash, and Monday, and both those they're with the band. Those ones.
Yeah, fantastic, lovely. So the show here in Tamworth is just you solo?
No, the show tonight at the Long Yard here on January 25 is me with a band, six-piece band, as it has been for the last couple of years. Yeah,
fantastic, lovely. Yeah. I love the new album. It's really, really, really good. Some sensational tracks on that. I love Nullarbor Plain. That is an absolute ripper.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, that's big hats off to Troy Castellano, who played a major part in the writing of that song. And in fact, there could be a special guest tonight, even sort of getting up and having a go at that song, seeing the fellow I just mentioned happens to be in town.
Yeah. No, lovely. And it's got. Sure, I'm not the first person to say this. The first time I listened to Nullarbor Plain, it does have sort of like Tucker's Daughter type vibes to it, I reckon. So, no?
No, I don't mind that comparison at all. It's which I suppose the connecting factor is myself and the way I play and sing.
Yeah.
It talks about, we got, on the plains and Narrabri.
Yeah.
And then we've got Nullarbor Plain, so there's a connection there. And the whole Australiana, big open country, muscle cars, and the whole bit.
You also wrote some tracks on the new album as well with Don Walker and Jay and Mick O'Shea.
That's Bury Me. That Jay and Mick O'Shea. We wrote that in Nashville back in just before COVID, and I was looking for. It was a duet at the time when we said this has got to remain a duet, and I got back to Australia and I was trying to think of who might suit that role, and someone said Casey Chambers. I'm so happy that she agreed and came on board, and it's turned out great.
Yeah, it's so interesting, you and Troy Castellani's career having this like strange trajectory where on paper it nearly shouldn't work. But it does work, and it's like, why did it take so long for this to come together? It was like, should have done it 20 years ago. It's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with life, isn't it? There's lots of coulda, shoulda, woulda. But we coulda, shoulda, and didda.
Yeah, that's it.
Eventually, so we loved it. We had a great time. It just worked so well. We're just bouncing off each other and having a laugh and not taking ourselves seriously, but the parts we were taking seriously is that we both got good songs with good stories.
Yeah.
And that's what people really like.
Is it weird re-releasing your new album out on vinyl? Were you expecting that sort of 30 years ago when CDs were big? People saying to you, give it 30 years and you'll be releasing stuff on vinyl again?
No, wouldn't have predicted that. No, happy to. Nothing beats a nice big 12 by 12. We can see things properly.
Yeah, I know.
Look at this little thumbnail. You read all the lyrics and who did what and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. No, that's it. Big 2024. Obviously, you've got the tour that you spoke about before. Hoping to get some more writing and crafting some more songs.
Yeah, it always comes around too soon.
Yes,
that's the hard part.
Yeah.
It was rewarding when you do get a song and you've been slaving over it, you're hanging out in one line. And it takes 12 months to get, and when you get it, it's great. But got to keep it moving, keep the cycle going. But in the meantime, Rivers Run Dry has got plenty of life in it yet. There's
Yeah.
so many good songs there I want to keep focusing on and pushing out while I do get into the writing. So the writing, yeah, I'll start getting into that later on later in the year, and just start amassing songs. And I won't put a date on for when another album is will be there, but more than likely, no, I didn't say that.
Are you one of those artists that does can and likes riding on the road?
No,
No?
I'm
No.
not. I just can't
Can't
do
do
that.
it?
There's I don't know what it is. Something about you go out and you give your all into a gig,
Yeah.
and you just feel like, no, I've just done my job here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no, sometimes no. Generally after gig, I'm in complete.
Yeah.
I'm done mode. So that's the thing. I've got to really put aside
Yeah.
writing time, so I can just be in that mindset.
Yeah.
And not worried about sort of performing and being the performer.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine you wrote a lot of songs during sort of all the COVID years.
Excuse me.
No, you're right.
Well, that's funny. That's one of the kind of slight blessing, if you
Yeah,
will,
yeah.
or let's say fortunate in that Cold Chisel had just released their Blood Moon
Yeah.
album and toured and it went well, so kind of topped up the coffers, and then we just got it to the end of that when they announced the big shutdown. So I was able to lock myself in the basement and just relax, and
Yeah.
between heaps of fantastic shows on Netflix and Stan and whatever, divide that between writing and got everything written
Yeah.
for the Rivers Run Dry album, which
Yeah.
in May will finish off. A lot of songs had been sort of half finished for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm going back as such an example. I started writing that right back in 2008,
Wow.
and just couldn't get the lyrics across the line. And I ran it by Troy about 3 times. Actually, the first couple of times, he didn't get it, and then the third time I said, "Mate, could you just give it one more shot?" And he said, "This is great. Why didn't you send me this before?" I did. Anyway, no, didn't matter. Yeah, so great story there. But the classic example. My point was that I could very well still be working on the Rivers Run Dry album if I didn't get that COVID break.
Yes. Very true. And I imagine a lot of songs, I'm sure you wrote more than what made it on the album as well. Lots of stuff got left behind, or not really?
There's a few. There's still quite a few ideas really ready to be picked up and rejigged and finished off for the future. So I've kind of almost already got a start in that, but it's not a completely empty chest kind of thing.
Yeah, no, fantastic. One last, less serious question. Toilet paper. We've asked all the artists this. Do you hang it?
Do I use toilet paper? No, left hand.
Do you hang it? So there's the wall there.
Yeah, left hand.
Do you hang it like that? Or against the wall? Like that?
Where's the wall?
So there's the wall.
Oh, no,
Do you
other
hang
way.
it against it?
Absolutely.
Or that way?
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer. So that's the answer that's winning.
What does it mean?
So,
What's
just out of curiosity. Can I get you to sign the toilet paper?
I thought the more relevant question would be, are you a scruncher or a folder?
That's true. We'll have to do that next year. We'll jot that down and remember it. We got horrible memories here. We'll forget by next festival.
And I won't tell you what I do until next time.
That's it. Hey Ian, thank you so much for coming in. All the best with the show tonight. Sold out, I understand. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, apparently it is.
Yeah.
It's third time in a row, third year in a row, and I just absolutely love the pub. It's something really Nashville about it.
Yes.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Really cool thing. Looking forward to it.
Sensational. Thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, mate. I'm more than happy to come back anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.